Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday afternoon, October 5th, and we are looking at Window Trader's market profile of SPY, IWM, and Triple Qs. And yesterday was a day where bulls giveth away, and today's the day that bulls take back. So, mindless machines gone wild continues, as today we have higher value all day. We go out with a trend day, even though again, we got that typical flush in M where the week longs got out. Kind of not surprised by that, especially we tried to get above D's high, right? It's the old hurry up and wait. So they couldn't buy it fast enough in A, B, C, D, and then we traded sideways E through L. Yeah, we made new highs I, J, and K, but not by much. And then M took all these week longs, look where all the volume is, and flushed them out. So I would take this with a grain of salt. Tomorrow will be very important, just like it was coming into yesterday. Buyers want to hold A's high, which is the upper end of the lower distribution. We had a lowest accepted price, which worked out beautifully today. So buyers would like to hold value and these single prints, which even though we got into them in M, they are still a decent size set. In fact, M's low is 432.85. I have to fix because I had the single prints written down already and we got into them. So, Triple Qs go out with two sets of single prints, C and B. They did get into C's, but they held them. They end only 8 wide. Russell, no trend day. They have just 10 wide, no afternoon rally high, no afternoon pullback low. They went straight up also. They had a trend day going. They had single prints in B, only to give it all back and then pretty much trade rudderless all day as they just traded sideways. And for us, we dipped below the opening, held L's high, went up, never saw it again. I had a good day. A couple of trades I missed, and that was one of them on the downside. So in the first trade, I took a short against the overnight high, which worked very nicely the first time. As they front ran at the 432 puts, it came down. I just was not quick enough by the time I took my put play off to switch to a long against both L's high and values high. So that was one I missed, but it was a nice put play. Then in B, we opened. We had a lowest accepted price. As soon as we started going, looked like we were going to fill the single prints from yesterday. Got on board the 431 calls. And then, after getting out of those, I was like, well, maybe against the upper distribution the first time we don't get above it. Took the 434 puts, and that worked out as we didn't get the high right away. So I did okay on those. C period did not pull back enough where I wanted to get long, so I didn't do it, which was fine. I did have a bid in D, never got it, didn't get low enough. I did get finally got long in E, the 433 calls prior. So we took out D's low. I'm like, I'll take a small one inside of the singles, which I did. And as soon as we filled the singles, I bought a 75 lot. So I was long 100 calls, really nailed the bottom in E, and it went right back up. So that was a really good 433 call play. I was looking to do it again in G. I thought it was going to be our afternoon pullback low. It turned out not to be when M took it out. I was looking for G to flush and get a long between B's high and C's low, but it never happened, so I didn't do anything. Had opportunities in I, J, and K to just fade these, because each time they made new highs, did nothing. I only did the one in J period, the 437 puts. Actually took a short in L when it looked like we stopped the one-time framing up, went back up, took a short a couple of times. I added, took off as we came in, and then finally took them off when we came back down in L. And that was really it. I mean, I took a real small call play that paid me, I think, 5 cents when we got to wherever. It was right before the singles, but I won't even count that. It was really a nothing trade. But a good day overall. As far as destinations, upside will be the 9-wide POC of 434.43. That's I's low. Now we have 4 highs within about $1.50 of each other. Today's high 435.49, 436.03 daily high, 436.77, 437.04, all daily highs. So you can, if the bulls follow through, get a firecracker effect. If we take out today's high, you know, you have these three highs, 1, 2, 3, all right next to each other. So we'll see if they can do that. We are back in balance. That's the one thing we did today. We put the daily back in balance, which is good. Then we have single prints at 437.08 to 20, and then 438 was the highest accepted price on the 28th. 438.01 actually was the highest accepted price. Now, on the downside, we have the single prints. They start at 432.84. M's low. They get filled at A's high, 431.74. So still $1.10 worth of single prints. Then we have the lowest accepted price, 431.17, which turned out to be another beautiful trade off of that. Then we have today's low, 429.39, 427.90, 11 wide from yesterday, and 426.36 daily low. So we have a couple of things here. What are we going to get to first? We have a POC to the downside from yesterday, a POC to the upside from today. We have a highest accepted price from the 28th. We have a lowest accepted price from today. So it'll be interesting which side wins out and finally gets some conviction. And then just quickly on the charts, monthly is balanced to down for now. Outside month down right now, although you know, we're back inside last month's range, but the outside month down, that's from below the 436.10. So balance to down. Weekly is still down. Nothing's changed. One time framing down for 5 weeks. The daily is now basically a 3-day balance. I would use Friday's high as the top of it. Yesterday's low is the bottom. See what we do coming out of it. 89 million shares, another really good range of $6.10. So we've had 880, 760, I think, and now 610. So good ranges. Volume starting to slow a little bit, but with the after hours, we still should be doing in the mid 90s, I would think. Hope you had a good day trading. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.